Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie Jordan. If you're new here, I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update for week 6, 7, and 8. I am currently just turned 9 weeks, but I'm just going to go over those weeks. I am, as of right now, due August 6th, but my first ultrasound is coming up in like 2 days, so that might change, but basically August 6th. 2022. And yeah, I'm just gonna go over my symptoms and anything else related to this pregnancy. I tried to separate these updates but I've been really sick and tired. Also the holidays just passed, so that's why 6, 7, and 8 are together, but hopefully going forward I can continue to do these weekly. Okay, so let's do week 6 first. So I have nauseous, and my uterus is feeling like strained, tired, and kind of like crampy or gassy. I couldn't really tell like what it felt like more. I slept in, I was tired, I cramped while I was on the bike, so I went to the gym, and I usually ride on the bike, and I started to cramp, so I got off, so I couldn't like finish what I usually do. I have nauseous, extremely bloated, and that hot showers are like, I love hot showers. Like, I loved it before being pregnant, but now they're just so therapeutic for me. I have constipated, nauseous. I'm going like day by day of that week, so it's a little repetitive, but you get the idea. Tired, bloated, and I felt some twinges here and there. And I also was like craving, this was like my first, I guess you could say first craving, was a Philly cheesesteak. I didn't want anything, if you hear anything, that's my husband. I didn't want anything except for a Philly cheesesteak, and so Beanie went to go get us some Philly cheesesteaks, and yeah, so. Okay, and then I have sleeping in, doing my work at night. So I work, one of my jobs is I work from home. Because I've been sleeping in so much, I've been doing my work at night, which sometimes I prefer anyway. But I also have vivid dreams. It's almost every single night that I'm having very vivid dreams and like remembering them, and it's kind of annoying at this point, but it's definitely like a symptom, or I guess you could say a symptom. Okay, so this week miscarriage anxiety like was like at an all-time high. So I have several pregnancy apps, and on What to Expect app, that's the community like chat room that I was like every day talking and like reading. And I also have an anonymous TTC Instagram account. So with both of those, you can follow other people's journey in their pregnancy or their TTC journey. And a lot of women were like saying that they didn't make it, like they got pregnant at the same time as I did, but their pregnancy didn't go past like 6 weeks, and it was just like, it was giving me so much anxiety. Other women who were still pregnant were expressing how stressed they were. So all of that was like just making me so scared. So I had to like not go to those chat rooms anymore. I had to take a break from my anonymous TTC account. I mean, I still go up there frequently, but I won't like look at stories that much or look at people's posts a whole lot, just because I I didn't need that kind of, those thoughts in my head. So yeah, I stopped that and just started positive affirmations, and it really helped a lot. Let me see. And that was the same night that I had like extreme anxiety. I was having throbbing on the right side. I was like, oh my God, I hope this is not an ectopic pregnancy. So it was the worst. But I haven't had that since then. I haven't had like any cramps or any like throbbing. It stopped after week 6. This week, I would say like nausea really set in food aversions. Like I was repulsed by most food and smells. It's a little bit better now, but week 6 just completely like repulsed by most food and most smells. Okay, so now we will move on to week 7. So week 7, I could start to feel like baby feels like a bubble in my uterus. That's the only way I can explain it. It just feels like a little bubble in there. If I press on the outside, like below my belly button, it definitely feels firm. So I think I can start to feel like my uterus growing, and that something's definitely there. I threw up for the first time at week 7, and I hadn't eaten anything because it was in the morning, so like nothing really came up, but it just got so bad. Nausea got so bad that I threw up, and I actually felt better afterwards, so I wasn't too upset that I threw up, but it definitely like surprised me. That same week, I threw up in the car in a like a gift bag. It was empty, but yeah, I threw up again, but nothing like came out because it was in the morning and I didn't have anything in my stomach. Again, I felt better afterwards. And I know I was reading tips on how to like cope with nausea, and they say to like eat small meals throughout the day. At this point, at this week, I could not eat anything in the morning. Like I was just repulsed by food, so it didn't help. It says I wrote. Oh, so after this week is like week 7. Let me pause this. Okay, where was I? Okay, so at the end of week 7 is when I had just got back from New York. My mom and I went to New York a couple days before Christmas. It was obviously we planned this before I found out I was pregnant, but it was just, it's traveling and doing anything in early pregnancy is just not a good idea. I was kind of miserable. Ow! Stop it, you little bitch. Stop. I am like urinating a lot. I urinated a lot before being pregnant, but now it's like every half hour, it seems. Oh yeah, so my mom started giving me ginger ale this week, and it definitely helped. Stop it. And then I'll move on to week 8 now. So, okay, so I have that once I turned week 8, I got really excited from like reading the development of the baby. Like, I forgot to mention, like week 6 and 7, like nausea was so bad. I was miserable. I was like at a point where I just didn't want to be pregnant. Like, of course I wanted to be pregnant, but I was like, why did I do this? Because it was just so bad. Like, thinking of the word nausea would make me feel sick. Thinking of pregnancy itself made me feel sick. So I was not like on the apps looking at development. I wasn't like feeling all like rainbows and butterflies. So like once I got to 8 week, I was just excited to be like progressing. Stop. This is a little terrorist. Anyways, I was just excited because I hadn't been feeling excited about pregnancy. So yeah, I think that's why I wrote this down, that on like Christmas Day I turned 8 weeks. And yeah, I was just excited about. Yeah, it was funny, like in the beginning of my pregnancy, I was like, I didn't want it to go by fast. I wanted to enjoy like every minute of it. But once I started to get sick, I was like, come on, let's just let's just get to the second trimester, because I am over this right now. I have that. I haven't gained any weight, though I've been eating kind of like all over the place. Like, yeah, I've been having junk food, but I've been also, you know, eating pretty good too, you know, still having fruits and vegetables. So it was just kind of weird. Like, I was at a time where like I just wasn't eating what I normally eat, because I just had to find anything that wouldn't make me gag. Intermediate fasting has gone out the window. Like, that has been a part of like my new diet for the past 6 months or so. Not 6 months, more than that now. But yeah, I can't do intermediate fasting and intermediate morning fasting anymore. That's just like out of the window. I can't believe I thought that. I mean, if I didn't get sick, I'm sure I could like continue to do that, but being sick, I have to eat first thing in the morning. And I know I said like at week 6 and 7 I couldn't eat in the morning, but I think, yeah, by week 8 I was like, I'm just gonna get some toast. So I've been eating toast first thing in the morning and like a clementine, and that's been helping me. So I've learned, by now I've learned how to cope with nausea by always having food in my stomach and basically just resting as much as I can, staying away from being in a car because that makes me nauseous. So it's been a lot better now that I'm like constantly eating. Okay, it says that I had massive anxiety again. So I've dealt with anxiety before in the past, but it would happen like once every 6 months or once a year, where like it's almost like kind of a panic anxiety attack. And I've been feeling anxiety a lot more since I've been pregnant, and I guess it's the hormones just like making anything that stresses me out like amplified. So it's really important that I like take care of my mental health. I need to find a therapist. I'm so aware of like my mental health right now that I'm sorry guys, my voice is just yeah, it's disgusting. But I'm so aware of my mental health and taking care of it that, you know, maybe I won't get the amount of work I want to do done. Maybe I won't get to do things that I want to do. Like, it takes a lot of motivation for me to do anything these days. I just kind of like want to like rest. So I'm like taking care of myself in that way, make sure I'm getting lots of sleep, make sure that I'm, you know, eating food that's going to make me feel good, making sure that I'm like breathing and exercising, and just like staying away from anything that could give me negative thoughts or negative feelings. I think I'm like getting a tad bit emotional just talking about this, but it's so important. And I feel like maybe, I don't know, I think people do talk about mental health in pregnancy. There's definitely people who have postpartum depression, but I feel I don't hear a lot about like depression like during pregnancy. And I don't feel like I'm like full-blown have depression, but I'm definitely have like days where I'm just like not in a good mental state. So I'm definitely like aware of that and doing everything I can to be my best happy self. So yeah, and I just think it's so interesting. Hold on, let me get my thoughts together. I It's so different like actually being pregnant, because like before pregnancy you're like super obsessed with how you want to announce or how you want the sex reveal to be, or the baby shower, or the nursery. But now that I'm pregnant, like I don't care as much for those things to be perfect. I just want, oh, why am I getting emotional? This is crazy. Guys, obviously I'm pregnant, so I'm gonna be extra emotional. I just want for me and my husband and my baby to like be healthy, and I don't know, I just, those things, I have no idea why I'm like getting emotional, but you guys know what I'm saying. It's just way different, and it's just so interesting to see how I've evolved in this short period of time being pregnant. Anyways, guys, I have no idea why I started to like tear up, but anyways, so yeah, like I said, week 8 exhaustion definitely set in. I'm sleeping like 11 to 12 hours a night. It says that I'm excited for the ultrasound, which I am. It's in like 2 days. And the sex reveal, my sister knows the sex. I did sneak peek, and because anyone who I've seen do it, it was accurate results. I mean, I think their success rate is like 99%. So the only thing I'm worried about is if like I didn't clean like my arm, or like the area that I was like taking my blood. Like they have you clean that area, they have you clean your arm, so that there's no contamination of like any male DNA. That's the only way that you wouldn't like get accurate results, but I'm pretty sure I did everything right. And my sister knows, and it's like, I have to wait until the sex reveal, which is at the end of the month. And I'm just so excited. So Beanie says he doesn't care. Obviously, we want a healthy baby, and that, you know, sex and gender, that doesn't matter at all. But he says because he already has a son, that he would love to have a daughter. And for me, I think anyone gets excited and imagines themselves with a little mini me. So of course I would be ecstatic to have a little girl. And also like the Chinese calendar, like gender predictor said girl. The Mayan calendar, gender predictor said girl. I've also like have been super sick, so that's usually a sign that you're having a girl. So I'm pretty sure we're having a girl. If we have a boy, I will be so surprised, but like so excited as well. I just can't wait to like know, so that I think it will just make it that more real. I'm just like emotional talking about this stuff. You guys are, I guess you guys are kind of like my therapist right now, because talking about all of this stuff just like is making me super emotional. But yeah. 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 So we're gonna tell everyone on social media after the ultrasound. I just want to see baby on the screen and like make sure that everything's healthy, and then I think we'll be ready to like tell everyone. At first, you know, I was super excited to tell everyone, but now that, I don't know, like just being pregnant has changed me so much. I'm just like super low key right now, and like kind of want to like not make a big, it's not that I don't want to make a big deal, because this is a huge deal. I'm dealing with so many like different emotions, whereas like before you're pregnant and when you first get pregnant, it's like all of these happy emotions. But then also like you go, like once you're pregnant, you just feel all of these other things that I did not expect. It's still like a loving, like I love this baby to death. And maybe because of that, I just want to like keep it to myself and like want to keep things private as well. I'm not like ready to do, I don't know, like I'm not so pressed to be on my YouTube channel or to be on Instagram. Like, I don't know, I just like, I want to be present and I want to be, oh my God. And I guess these are good things because like I'm focusing on what's really important and not like things on the surface, like having the perfect baby shower, you know what I mean? Things that really matter is what I think I'm focused on now. So that's really good. I need to quickly end this because I may run out of battery or space on my card. So I'm gonna do a little bump shot. Yeah, okay. My voice is disgusting, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. This is, okay. So this is with my clothes on. I am, oh my God, my boobs. You guys, don't look at my boobs. I don't have a bra on. I am currently 9 weeks and 1 day. All right. It's like firm down here, so I definitely think that's a tiny, tiny bump. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this very surprisingly emotional video of week 6, 7, and 8. I guess that's just pregnancy, just like crying. So, but I'm just really grateful that we have this little, oh, I forgot to tell you, we nicknamed the baby Sprinkles. Well, I did. From the Angela's cat in The Office. It's just really funny. The Office is my favorite show, if you didn't know. But baby Sprinkles is just, I'm excited, even though I'm like feeling anxiety, and I want to be honest about that. I definitely like feel anxiety and maybe depression sometimes, but I'm like overall just, oh my God, just super excited. And sorry, you guys. So I will see you in my next video for week 9. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you come along on this journey with me. Follow me on Instagram as I am Jessie Jordan, and talk to me in the comments if you're expecting, if you're not expecting. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.